I love to do really detailed planning, although we don't have to measure how much you're going to spend on cat food for the next 40 years. But a lot of clients come to me, and one of the most difficult things to do is to give me their budget. They're not aware of their spending, and it's a little scary. It's sort of like going to the dentist knowing that you hadn't been flossing for the last 6 months. I'm very unjudgmental about this, but really spending is the highest sensitivity variable in the success of a financial plan. It's totally independent of the outcome. It's how you spend. And so we need to look in fair detail at your spending so that you're more conscious about what you're doing. We can look at directions that some easy fixes we can make to make it more stable and to inspire you to take the additional actions that you're going to need for your plan to succeed. The first process is, of course, the data gathering. I'll have an interview with my clients. They'll bring a lot of paperwork. I also have a couple of websites that I can send them to where they can input data that I can then receive on the other side. And then I input this into my financial planning tools. We then have an initial meeting where we go over all of the results and identify all the planning opportunities. And I work with my clients to tweak some of these variables to get a more successful plan, but a more successful plan that will involve actions that my clients are willing and able to take. And once we've decided on the scenario that we're going to work with it, we fine-tune it, and the final product after an initial meeting is actually an action plan and action steps that they need to do over the next couple of years. After the financial plan is completed, I do expect that my clients will come and get it reviewed at least every 18 months. And if they are also going to have me manage their money, that might be a more frequent occurrence. We do need to have reviews, and that happens on an annual basis. And we go back and we look at what really did happen as opposed to what we thought would happen. And this way we can avoid a disaster down the road by making little corrections early on rather than waiting 10 years later and going, oh my God, we should have thought of that.